Greetings, scholars. I hope you finished your last two assignments for Monday and Tuesday. Let's go ahead and look at our Wednesday assignments. For those of you who are just joining us, remember, I'm Miss Malaki and I'm the ELA Humanities second grade teacher at Fortune School. Let's begin. Happy Wednesday, scholars. So let's go ahead and get started on what we need to do for our Wednesday assignments. The first thing I would like you to do is read the story, The Mysterious Tadpole, again out loud. I would like you to pause the video, read the story, and then come back so we can finish these assignments. We're identifying the genre-based thinking job today, and we're going to answer in an RA response for our comprehension questions. Please pause the video now, read the story, and then come back. And go. Welcome back, scholars. Good job reading the story. I'm going to scroll down while I think most of you should be already on the page we need. All right, so we need to go to the meaning read part. Now, right here it says GBTJ. That stands for genre-based thinking job. Can you tell me what genre-based thinking job this one is just by looking at the clues we have here? And go. Excellent job, scholars. Did you say literature? You're correct if you did. It is literature. Can anyone tell me why it's literature? Go ahead and tell your partner or your parent or your guardian in the room and tell them why it's literature. And go. Excellent job. Did you say because it's fictional text? Because it's fiction? You're correct. Good job. Also, you know, CH stands for character, main idea, problem, solution, and lesson learned. So what I like you to do is go back into the text and find what page and paragraph, you found the characters. Then where did you find the main problem or the main idea? And where did you find the problem? Where did you find the solution? And what was the lesson learned? And what page did you find that on? I'm going to give you an example on how to do the first one, and then I would like you to complete the rest on your own. So let's go ahead and go back to our story. You might need a notebook on the side to write down the numbers you find everything, unless you're really good at memorizing, then it's okay. So we have the mysterious tadpole. Let's go ahead and read the first page of the story. "Greetings, nephew," cried Lewis's uncle McAllister. "I've brought a wee bit of Scotland for your birthday." "Thanks," said Lewis. "Look, Mom and Dad, it's a tadpole." Lewis named him Alphonse and promised to take very good care of him. So right off the bat, we notice we have an Uncle McAllister, we have Mom, we have Dad, we have Alphonse, and we have Lewis. What page did we find that on? 386, and we found that in paragraphs 1, 2, and 3. Looks like we found our characters in paragraphs 1, 2, and 3 on page 386. Now I want you to use the bigger numbers just in case you don't see these numbers pop up, or if yours changes because of you typing in your responses, go ahead and just stick with the bigger numbers. So 386, paragraphs 1, 2, and 3. A lot of pages. So scroll all the way down. We found that on page 386, and I'm just going to put a slash right there on paragraphs 1, comma, 2, comma, and 3. That's going to let me know that you found it in paragraphs 1, 2, and 3, and the commas are there to give indicators so it doesn't look like 123. So our characters are Mom, Dad, Louis, Alphonse, and Uncle McAllister. And I believe that one's capitalized like that. Now it's your turn. Remember, M stands for main idea, P stands for problem, S stands for solution, and then LL stands for lesson learned. I want you to try to do these ones by yourself. Pause the video and then come back. And go. All right, welcome back, scholars. Now that you finished the meaning read part, let's go ahead and scroll down to our meaning read questions. I know it says write, draw, or list. Can you go ahead and change that for me? You have the permissions to change it, and just write type. I want you to type your responses. And the way I want you to type them out is through an RA response. An RA response means restate the question, then answer the question. So we're going to restate the words that they give us in our response. So look at the chart in the illustration on page 387. How are the animals different from Alphonse? What does this tell you about Alphonse? Now, let's go ahead and go to page 387, and we're going to look at the pictures. And that's also another reason why I want you to focus on the bigger numbers, because even in your meeting read questions, they want you to focus on the bigger numbers at the bottom. So we're on page 387, and let's go ahead and look at the pictures. I want you to examine this for about 10 seconds and then come back to me. Okay, scholars, what did you notice about Alphonse? What stage is Alphonse in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Answer that now and go. Excellent job, scholars. Did you say 2? I think you're correct, because if you look at Alphonse's tail here, it's very similar to the same kind of tail here. Notice, it looks like Alphonse is still in the baby stage. So I would put that. And notice the last stage to become a big frog. So there's many stages when a tadpole becomes the frog. All right, so now that we noticed that, let's go ahead and type what we saw and what we learned. So, how are the animals different from Alphonse? And so I'm going to do an RA response. So I'm going to say the animals are different from Alphonse because, and go ahead and use your own words to restate, to finish that. So I did the R part for you. I would like you to do the A part. And then again, there's 2 parts to this question, so you need 2 RA responses. What does this tell you about Alphonse? This tells me that Alphonse, and then go ahead and finish the sentence. I would like you to try to do RA responses for the rest of the questions. If you get stuck or need help, go back into the text or go to your teacher's office hours or whoever's office hours it is at the time of you working on your packet for extra assistance. But this is what you need to complete for Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.